anticipated main event. 10 rounds of heavyweight action. This should be a really good matchup here tonight. All that energy that we saw, it almost boiled over at the weigh-in yesterday. Now it gets to explode here in the ring. Round number 1 is now underway. All the talk is done. It is simply time to fight. Able to block that away. It was targeted for his head. Teddy, you obviously built the foundation of Mike Tyson's boxing pedigree. What did you try to tell him very, very early on about how to face a counterpuncher?
Well, the first thing I remind him of is this guy is going to try to exist by taking your strengths and making them into weaknesses. Your big punches, your attitude to throw with bad intentions, to get you to throw those punches with bad intentions where he can make you miss, and then he can pitch right back at you. So don't forget the rudiments. Don't forget about the most important thing. Set up those punches. Stay with bad intentions, but set them up with the jab. You know, make sure you're fundamentally set. You're not just going with all those big things, all the physical things, because that's what the counterpuncher hopes for.
Targeting that belt line with the right hand. Tyson's landing a combination here. That's what he does when he's at his very best. Johnson's defense is paying off now. Fires right back at him. Solid uppercut. Takes a step back, and the counter punch by Mike Tyson.
Very similar to what you see Floyd Mayweather do. You know, make him miss, pull that shoulder back, and then come right back with the counter.
Johnson's combination punching is working well here. Return to center. He gives him back one of his own. Round comes to an end here. An enjoyable night sitting ringside. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas. A lot better than our day we spent at the horse track the other day, where we couldn't get any winners. At least I couldn't. But we were talking about the fact that so many parallels to be made between boxing and life boxing and all these other sports we enjoy, like horse racing, of being well-conditioned and working your way up to this one singular moment.
Yeah, well, the trainer obviously has to get the athlete. In this case, the athlete happens to be over 1,000 pounds, and that's a horse. You know, at peak condition, he has to look at a calendar just like a trainer does with a fighter, know when the race is, know when the fight is, and not get used up out on the track, or used up, of course, in the gym.
Protecting his head well with his guard. Tyson's the kind of boxer that wants to do just that. Find the target, get the combination working, land both punches. Johnson's on the bad end of a very impressive hook up top. Combination to the head. Accurate shot, straight right hand comes in. Tyson's making for a tough target there. He gets away from that punch. There's that overhand right. And right from the start, he's throwing the power punches and landing them.
I think he has a date. He wants to get to it.
Very clean. Did you see that? There he goes. He goes down from that headshot. Johnson's back up on his feet. Let's see what he has now. He just missed that shot up top. Tyson's not just loading up. He's landing combination punches like he did right there. So he scores a knockdown in the last round. Now he gets to settle down and gather himself a bit. Do you go after it? Do you get super aggressive here, having had your man hurt? Or do you still have to employ a certain amount of caution?
It's kind of like being at the carnival. You know, you just you just hit the bullseye and you got that big, big stuffed animal you can give to your wife or your girlfriend. But now he doesn't want you to go away with that.
Oh, no.
No. He tells you, wait a minute, try again. You could trade that in for something either bigger, but you might lose the one you have already. That's the question.
You gotta watch the water in the corner.
Start of a new round, and I give credit to his corner. Johnson's cornermen did a really good job after a round in which their fighter was knocked down of just being calm and cool.
The way they're supposed to be. You know, we always talk about the fighter having to be calm and the experience that a fighter has. Well, that corner has plenty of experience. They just showed it.
What were the first lessons, Teddy, that you taught a young Mike Tyson?
Well, we understood that he had great physical ability, really fast, really powerful, but he was raw, he was untaught. We wanted to teach him how to use that physical ability, give him an identity, a style that would really suit him, and also emotionally, how to be stronger. He was strong physically, but emotionally, that was not there yet.
Tyson's able to avoid that punch. Tyson's damaged by a right hand. Big shot. You know, when you bully the bully, you can do that right there. Tyson floored by the power punch. So many people point to the downfall of Mike Tyson, but few remember how he would get up off the canvas time and time again in some of those toughest fights. Gets rid of that body shot. Ten seconds to go in this third round. That's a good block by Johnson. And round three comes to an end.
We got it.
Tyson's putting on a show for the fans in this fight so far, but it's not the kind of show that his corner wants to see. Yes, he's up 2-1 according to your scorecard as we start round number 4. But considering the fact that they've already traded knockdowns, anything can happen from here on out.
Yeah, but if I'm in the corner, I'm taking a negative, a possible negative, I'm turning it into a positive. I'm going to tell him, hey, look, you've been down now, don't let it happen again. You know what his strengths are, don't play into them.
Teddy, what would you recommend based on what we're seeing here tonight?
Well, 2 aspirin and then go, oh no, actually I would say a little counterpunching would be just what the doctor orders.
That's a better prescription for him. That is a classic Tyson uppercut. Tyson's doing really well on the outside. Halfway through round number 4. Super 2-punch combo by Johnson. He scores with the jab there.
You know, Joe, a lot of times you think about a jab being used by an outside guy, but to get inside, you need a cover. And there, right there, was the cover.
Oh, you see him with the left of the head there? That was nice. He just drew the punch from his opponent, and then a good counter by Mike Tyson.
Yeah, like running through the rain without getting wet. Beautiful.
Mike Tyson with a big uppercut. He gives as well as he takes. You saw it on that exchange. What a good counterpunch by Johnson. And that's the end of round 4. Johnson's, well, he's back in the corner, which is critical in terms of trying to stop the bleeding on that cut. But it's also critical because they need to put forth a new defensive game plan.
Yeah, they have to make sure that they buy some time here and start moving their head, using their legs, tying up a little bit, doing anything to kill the clock and not get caught on that cut anymore.
Solid right by Mike Tyson. Little head hunting with the left. Scored well with that right hand to the body. Mike Tyson's slugging style is really paying off here, Teddy. We're in the middle rounds of these fights, and it's clear to me who's controlling this.
Yeah, well, the reason it's clear to you is he's got the fight in the quarters, in the dimensions he wants it, in nice and tight.
Johnson's so dangerous with that accuracy, a two-punch combination landing. No, he missed that right. Right hand downstairs. Solid right by Mike Tyson. Off to the side, a little swing and a miss going upstairs. Nice two-punch combo by Johnson. The start of the 6th round. Tyson's got to be thrilled with what he was able to accomplish in the first half of this fight. And as we start this round, clearly he wants to keep things in the same order.
Well, part of the testing of anybody being successful in anything, in boxing and anything, is how do you handle prosperity? We're going to find that out right now. I know that sounds like a good problem to have, but does he get carried away with himself? You know, does he get a little cocky? We're going to see.
Johnson's nose is starting to bleed. Blocks away that headshot. Tyson's showing us that defense is also very much part of his game.
Yeah, it is. Not only to avoid punches, but actually to even set up offense. You know, they make you miss, and then there's something coming back. He creates opportunities to hit you.
Good scoring shot. It was a straight right. A nice clean jab by Johnson. Tyson's doing really well on the outside, utilizing his jab. Oh, that's a big shot to the head. He digs in with a left hand to the body. A little something for his opponent after getting tagged. Tyson's doing what? And yet another big shot comes in. Wow, is this good stuff? What good stuff? He just scored the knockdown after being knocked down earlier.
Joe, that's incredible. And the knockdown earlier actually set up this knockdown because his opponent, he got a little reckless, a little careless.
3, 4, 5, 6.
I give him a lot of credit for even getting up from that knockdown, but he still has to impress and move forward here.
Yeah, I applaud him. I give him credit, but I also recognize that he's in good shape. That's one of the reasons he got up.
Here we go. Action to start the 7th round. Parries that punch intended for the head. This is really solid defense by Mike Tyson. You see how he has his arms up in that peekaboo position, but by doing so, he's not allowing any of his opponent's punches to get in. Keeping his hands up, getting rid of his opponent's offense. Tyson's in a good rhythm defensively here. Teddy, what is that, a credit to his ability to anticipate?
You know, also, it's the teaching. Let's give the trainers credit. Of course, let's give his background of the amateurs credit, but he learned how to get away from punches. This is technique that was taught to him.
Scoring well with that combination by Mike Tyson. Tyson's right hand did a nice job that time. That worked well for him. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. 90 seconds to go here in this round. He takes a shot and then commits to giving one right back. Back and forth they go, each man getting the best of it. Johnson's right hand working well that time. He scored well. Unable to make an impact there by Johnson. Good shot to the head with that right hand. And now he's targeting upstairs. Well-placed jab straight. Now there's the jab. Very nice work to the head. The right hand landed. And this round comes to an end. Let's look at Teddy's scorecard as we begin this 8th round here, and you can see that, yes, he's up, but if you've been watching this fight closely, you know that anything still can happen here.
So his opponent is a real tough guy, doesn't get discouraged, continues to come with a fast pace, and a guy like that, you never count out.
Good, solid right hand lands. Johnson's found that groove. Oh, big shot there. And once again, he goes down. The question is, can he rise up again?
4, 5.
So now the question becomes, after that knockdown, and he has gotten up, how does he survive?
So this is where instincts kick in. You got to start moving that head automatically right now. You don't want to stay in the middle.
Fine-looking right hand by Johnson. Wow! Well, he's been there before, and now he's there again. He got floored.
You can't afford to keep going on that floor. You have to wonder when the referee's going to step in now and stop this.
Mike Tyson's got a lot of guts to get up after being knocked down, but he does not look good at all. Johnson's doing well here with that two-punch combination. He has his target. He lands a straight right. Scores up top with a left. Well-targeted two-punch combo by Mike Tyson. He returns the favor with a right hand of his own. Keeps his hands up defensively, protecting the head. Good return fire that time. Johnson's failure to get away from his opponent's right hand is really the difference in this fight.
Yeah, it is. He continues to get hit with the same punch. Needs to slip to the left.
And now he scores well with the straight right. And we come to the end of the round. This is a bloodbath. This is just swollen eyes and cuts. This is Gatti Ward 1. This is Castillo Corrales. This is great stuff.
Yeah, Carmen Basilio, Sugar Ray Robinson. Basilio had one eye closed.
there's any hope here as we start this new round. He's been knocked down numerous times already tonight, including the last round.
And I'm sure on that fateful night with Corrales and Castillo, when Corrales had already been on the floor 2 times, his mouthpiece was out, it looked like it was over. I'm sure nobody thought that it was only beginning. And it was. Corrales came back and scored a knockout.
Commits to the straight right. Johnson's showing you a little defensive skill. He falls victim to that big hook. And banging away he goes. How is he going to survive this? Once again, he hits the deck.
He's going to have to find a way.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Johnson's night could soon be over. Yes, he got up from that knockdown, but can he survive? A well-timed right hand by Johnson. Gets rid of that. It was intended for his head. Comes right back at him with a left hand. Tyson's giving his opponent fits right here. His head movement is making for such an elusive target.
Yes, it is. Now the opponent has to make an adjustment. He has to realize that he's finding air more than he's finding any surface up top. So go downstairs to the place that's not moving, down to the body. That just starts to take away some of that head movement.
Good exchange. He fires back. And that's the end of round 9. 60 seconds. That's all they get. Just 60 seconds to deal with the fact that their fighter has an eye that's completely shut.
That's all they need. I mean, that's their job. Now they got to show that they can perform under those conditions.
Mike Tyson's proving to be elusive. Pulls the trigger right away with the left hand after getting tagged himself. Not what he was looking for. That's a miss right there by Johnson. Tyson's showing you that sublime skill right now with that 2-punch combo. Johnson's in a real tough spot now. There's no doubt about it that the eye has worsened. That cut is really looking ugly right here. What does he have to think about right now? Is it time to just take the realization that, hey, this fight could end at any moment?
Yeah, well, there's 2 things to that. First of all, the cutman's done his job. He's put the coagulants in there. Now he has to give them time to work. He's got to be elusive. He can't get hit on it for a little while. But also, he has to find a way for offense to stem the tide, to keep the opponent from just walking right in.
Nice block by Mike Tyson. Johnson's a seasoned pro, and old pros tend to fall into the same pattern. Nothing has changed with him stylistically since he's been knocked down in this fight.
Well, that falls right into that pattern or that cliche where old...
Oh, a big shot comes home for him. Knocked down again. Unreal.
Now you gotta wonder what the corner's thinking. Are they gonna stop this?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Well, you should lose your judge's license if you have it any other way but the obvious here, Teddy.
Yeah, if they do that, I want to put those guys on a poster, a wanted poster, but you don't want them.
Here's our ring announcer. That's a well-earned victory by Mike Tyson. And it's nice to see when not only all three judges have it for him, but your scorecard agrees.
Yeah, it is. That doesn't mean I'm going to hang out with these guys or go to dinner with them afterwards, but right now I'm going to say, job well done, guys.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Always enjoy you tuning in. We'll see you next time at the fights.